starting this game. Going into game number 1 between DynaMite and ArT. We have already. Alright, we're gonna do the introductions. I'm always like, I like to hype it up, like, go into this game, and then I'm like, alright, now let's say their names. Very cool, alright, but I'll get the hang of this eventually, guys. It's not like I do this like 6 times a week. Alright, we have in the top left corner of the map, it is the pink, it is the Protoss. His name is ArT, the Polish Protoss as well, I should add, from Alpha X. Here he is in all his pink glory, ready to take on his opponents. Can he do it? Can he beat the yellow Korean Terran player? His name is DynaMite. Okay. Nothing going on really too much. Alright, it's the boring part of the game. Well, I'd say boring part of the game, as long as nothing crazy goes on. It's not that much, you know, standard stuff. Reaper, expansion coming out for Protoss. Expansion gonna come out for the Terran as well. Trying to get rid of this probe so he can put his command center down. Oh, that was nice actually, pulling back immediately. Getting it made as soon as he can. Not much of a delay at all. Now the SUV is scouting the main base, making sure that no crazy rush is coming his way, and the Adept coming out for ArT as well. The Adept should be having a nice little bit of a struggle. Oh, we might be seeing a proxy coming on in the top right side of the map. Things are looking like they're gonna heat up rather soon. Soon we will have some technology buildings being put down, I assume, from ArT. There it is. Twilight Council. Twilight Council coming down. That most likely indicates to me, at least, with this amount of Stalkers being made, one more Stalker on the way, most likely will be that Blink Stalker opening that we are seeing quite a lot recently from these. Oh wow, bunker already here. Oh, that is so nice. Finishing it off. Saving the SCV. Everything going absolutely dandy for DynaMite. DynaMite dandy. Lasagna, I ready. You're making me hungry, Nostra Beefs. Not only with your name, but also all your comments about food. Gonna have some nice meal after this as well. DynaMite jumping up. Sees the Twilight Council being chrono boosted and sees the Stalkers, so should be aware. Most likely that, you know what? There is some Protoss Blink Stalker aggression coming his way. Robotics facility also being added, gonna help out quite a lot, of course, to get those Blink Stalkers into the main base and reinforced as well. But then again, I believe with this build, you are supposed to get your third Nexus, right? It's not like an all-in. You get your third Nexus, you kind of contain the Terran a little bit, you know. If there is a Terran aggression coming around, you can kind of poke at them a little bit, delay the push. Oh, that was a nick in the time. Nick of time. Nick in time sounds like a really bad time-traveling movie. Could be interesting, of course. I've never seen it. Reaper going in again. Scouting ahead, seeing even more Stalkers, seeing the robotics facility. Let's just call it that. Let's keep calling it that for now. Oh, that's pretty cool. Dropping one Marine over here. Gonna go in with these. Oh, wait. Did he take damage over here? Actually, one Adept in his main base. Sending over his units at the same time. One Widow Mine in the natural. One Widow Mine going over here. Alright, this Widow Mine actually getting 4 kills. I missed that one. I thought it would have a little bit longer there. Alright, that is a good pull away. At the same time, the Adept actually completely getting taken care of. The Stalker's jumping on top of the bunker, actually. Shaking it down quite nicely now, trying his best to take down the Marines as well. Killing off a couple of the SCVs. Why aren't the SCV skills showing up? Ah, it's quite weird, isn't it? Why aren't they showing up? Where are they? We're seeing the probes. The probes are getting killed, we know that. But we saw just 2 SCVs get killed. Should be... Oh well, whatever. Let's not dwell on it any longer. Let's take a look actually how many killed in total. Is 3 kills. Alright, that is not as many as ArT probably would have liked. But then again, it's better than nothing, right? And he has his 3rd base on the way. Siege tank here now already though. Jumped on top of, and oh my god, there was a 2nd siege tank covering that siege tank. So taking quite a lot of losses there on his Stalkers. Quite a bit of damage. Now, where is that 3rd base from DynaMite? Is he making this, or is he just gonna go for a big push? It seems so far that he should be making his 3rd base anytime now. Did he go back in with that Widow Mine as well? Actually, he lost it probably, didn't he? I think so. Alright, so the medevac got cleaned up in the 2 Widow Mines. Oh, that's pretty nice. Getting 3 more workers here with a Blink Stalker in the War Prism. Not losing any of them. That's always a very good maneuver. And there it is. Alright, the 3rd base coming down. Because ArT was focus firing Marines. Ah. That was 2 minutes ago, Kozan. No, wait. That was because I didn't see the SCV show up, right? But I think, like, I don't know, because there was an adapt in the main base that... I don't know. I mean, he got 6 kills. Okay, well, those showed up. I suppose maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, actually. Maybe you did actually just get 1 kill. I could have sworn I saw 2. But either way, let's just not question the validity of Starcraft 2. Let's also question my sanity. That is probably the easier thing to question. We'd probably be more right when we question that one. Alright, so that's quite a big bio ball blinking away quickly. Really needs to, in this case. Gonna be able to secure this entire area over here and move his 3rd base into location. Behind this as well. DynaMite getting his +1 attack and the Marauder upgrade, of course, concussive shell. Right, things calming down a little bit again. ArT putting down pylons to scout around for any type of drops. Ooh, that was very close, almost losing a Stalker there. Things looking dicey. I don't know for who exactly, but they are quite dicey. Things are heating up. DynaMite wanting to look for a 3rd nexus here. Unfortunately for him, it is in the other location. Is he actually... Alright, he should know. Those are Widow Mines. ArT, watch out. Ouch. Okay, taking quite a lot of damage there. On a lot of Zealots as well. Those will not regain that health. Health, of course, quite important, especially if you are going to go for that armor upgrade. Oh, and there we see the 4th base now being created. DynaMite still moving forwards, though, with a drop as well. 1, oh, that could be big. 9 probes go down immediately. And is this another Widow Mine, or is this a... Oh, it is Widow Mine being burrowed. The Stalk is not there in time. That is a big... Oh, my dear Jesus Louises! That was quite massive. That was quite massive. Oh my dear lord. 47 works now in total. This army, even if it completely gets whiffed. Oh my god, he's still trading out very nicely. Looks like DynaMite getting a big storm on top of his head. But still though, this was so incredibly well done by DynaMite. DynaMite now. Jeez Louise, that was a lot of probe kills, guys. Holy moly, now going full the 4th base denial as well at the same time. ArT not in a position to get there in time. Really needs to cancel this. ArT, okay, there you go, does cancel it. Now trying to jump on this little cluster of Terran units before they do manage to get away. 6 SCVs did get killed over here. I'm not exactly sure how, guys. I apologize. too many cool things going on. But look at this, 30 workers versus 12. ArT needs to find more economic damage, I would say. Now, 4th base on the way here at kind of the same time as the 4th base Nexus for ArT. Dear Lord. What is the way for ArT to get back into this? Oh, that is a big anti-armor missile as well. Hitting on most of those units. Now, DynaMite taking the opportunity to jump forwards back again on top of this 4th base. Should be getting another cancel here. Burrowing the Widow Mines in a very good position. Oh, the Zealots now. First in come the stronger Zealots. Oh, that is a massive storm though, right on top of that Bio Ball. The Bio Ball now very, very weak. Needs to micro backwards. I think there's still one storm available. There it is, landing on top of it. DynaMite still though with such a heavy force. It is so low. Might still take quite a lot of damage from that Archon if that Archon does finish up. Alright, pulling away. Another cancel though on that 4th base, and at the same time, look at this, another Bio Ball moving forwards. Oh, replacing his Marauders down, coming in again. Relentless aggression coming forth. More probes dying as well. I'm not completely sure, but there's too much stuff happening. There's too much stuff happening. Which server are they playing on? This is on the NA server. Alright, DynaMite moving forward. The Liberators are marching up to the beautiful sieging locations that they do find here. There is still a little bit of storm available for ArT, but ArT just no longer has any type of a buffer for these High Templars. He needs more Zealots, he needs more Stalkers. GG! First game going to DynaMite. Holy moly. Well, that was something else. DynaMite just showing his dominance once again. Absolutely insane. He makes it look so easy. He makes it look so easy. Alright. I'm just jealous. I'm fanboying, but I'm also a little bit jealous. A battlecruiser can quiet down as well. Alright. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, so DynaMite low to mid GM on the Korean ladder. He's very good though. Oh, ArT already. Oh, okay, here we go. Another game, guys. We're getting ready. We're in the lobby. I need to mind my posture. As that game was going on, I was just like, oh, like, just, too excited. Well, we're gonna hop into another game. I'm gonna start off very quickly. I need a shave as well. Look at that. That's, huh. Oh well. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay, I think we're good. Look at that wideness. That is StarCraft 2 being white. My posture is again very bad. Shoulders backwards. That's too far backwards. I don't understand. Alright. Please, StarCraft. There we go. Another game. Here we go. Game number 2. Cut. That transition didn't go well. Oh well, we'll try again next time. Right, guys. We are watching a best of 3 series. This is the winners bracket finals between these two players. We have in the top left corner of the map. It is the pink. It is the Protoss. It's the Polish. His name is ArT. Artisan. I don't know. Okay, let's not do that ever again. In the bottom right corner of the map, we have the yellow, the Terran. His name is DynaMite's! Hailing from Korea. Finished up his military service and joining Alpha X. The Alpha X team roster. Not that long ago, we had a little bit of a trial period for ArT, or I mean DynaMite, not ArT. Messing up, guys. The excitement is getting to me. DynaMite, DynaMite had his trial period, and he passed with flying colors. Honestly, he was showing some amazing games. I specifically loved his TVZ. That was absolutely mind-boggling to see his TVZ. Trying to remember who he was playing against. I think it was Starkiller. I think he was playing against Starkiller. Was he playing anyone else? He might have been playing someone else as well. I hope I'm not just completely spacing out now. I probably am. Either way, he played some magnificent TVZ, and it's a shame that we haven't seen that so far. And well, actually, we might still see it, but it's gonna be weird if we do see it, right? I believe, well, not weird, but you know what? It's still possible, I think. It depends, actually, I don't know for sure if it's still possible. Starkiller versus Vindicta is supposedly going on either right now or it just ended. One of those options. And if Starkiller, I mean, it is a best of one, right? A best of one, that seems winnable for anyone, right? That could go anyway. And I know Vindicta is quite a beast, but you know what? Starkiller is no one to be scoffed at either. He is a very good Zerg player, and he knows how to get those W's when it counts. Oh, that is unfortunate. Alright, ArT. Killing off the first Reaper DynaMite. ... I can't. Alright, I can't type. Probably shouldn't type anyway, but he didn't get any scouting information. Doesn't even know if there is a second gas over here. Probably there is, of course, since he is playing versus Protoss, but still though. Not 100% sure. Now, Adept coming across the map, arriving in the Terran base. Looking for some damage, looking to eat some SCVs for dinner, breakfast, or brunch, whatever he wants. But perhaps that Shade was a little bit too aggressive, moving with the Shade forwards. Alright, here we go. Now, maybe should be... Actually, he should cancel that Shade still, right? He did, and oh, does manage to get that Hellion. Right, waiting at the top of the ramp now. Shade giving vision, though. Okay. Okay, getting a little bit of damage done here. Does ArT. Killing one worker, killing the Reaper, killing the Hellion. Not losing anything himself. Oh, dear lord. That was... No. Well, that was a little bit naughty. Nice connection there. Immediately unburrowing as well, getting the repair. Now we're gonna see the Widow Mine drop with a bunch of Marines added to the mix. Why not? That is 6 Marines and a Widow Mine. Gonna try to find some damage across the map. Adept in position to spot for this. Also a pylon to spot for this as well, but perhaps this... The medevac might just be able to scoot around out of the vision. Oh, alright. The probe scouts it. The probe trying to get the third base up and rolling. DynaMite. Okay, just sending one Marine in. Gonna take a scouter around and immediately... You know what, that's all he wanted to do anyway. Moving back again, it seems. Completely satisfied with what he has accomplished so far. Scouting around. Oh, dear lord. Why? What is happening here? He is making Banshees with stealth. And it was scouted by ArT. ArT already aware, fully aware, missing the auto turret actually. That's quite unfortunate. But behind this, going for... Actually, he cancelled it. Okay, he cancelled it. Switching it up. Alright. That did have me scratching my head there for a while, especially with the robotics facility already available. Blink stalk. Wait, was there Blink? There is Blink, yeah. Did he know there's Blink? don't know actually. I'm not sure if anything indicated already for DynaMite that there was a blink. But then again, there were a lot of stalkers, so could be. I'm not completely sure. Droptimus, how you doing, man? How did the stream go for you? And what happened to Vindicta versus Starkiller? I'm quite curious. I was speculating about it earlier on, but you know what? It's hard for me to call it because it is, of course, a best of one series. It's could go either way, in my opinion. I mean, oh my dear lord, I'm missing things. I got distracted and 6 probes died because of it. Vindicta teleported like 8 battlecruisers into Starkiller's base. What the hell? Man, that is quite heartless of Vindicta. How did he get up to 8 battlecruisers and then teleported them into his base? That sounds absolutely nutters. Oh well. At first it was just 2 battlecruisers and Starkiller didn't have enough Queen Soul Spores, then it just snowballed. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's always like when the 1 battlecruiser is alright to hold, but then when there's 2 of them, it becomes so much incrementally more difficult. Alright, I need to stop reading chat. I'm just not paying attention to the match anymore. Probes are dying. 8 probes have died. The drop fulfilling its duty here for the Terran army. Hallucination. Gonna have a little bit of a poke around. Being the adventurous expeditionary hallucination here. Getting shot down, of course, immediately by this army, but that did give the good indication. Seeing those 2 Cyclones, seeing the Siege Tanks and the Hellion there, ArT should be aware that he is facing against mech, and in response, as we can see, Robotics Facility being thrown down. So, immediately also adding more Immortals, I would assume, to the queue over here. There is a Hellion poking away at the 4th base. Doesn't get too much done, of course, but does see what is happening there. So many Marines everywhere as well. DynaMite. This is why I love casting DynaMite's games. Like, everything is just like... stuff is just happening. This is absolutely insane. Everywhere, he's just doing everything so good. Look at this, moving around with his 2 Marines. Perhaps not the greatest engagement there, but you know what? We're not going to blame him for that one. You know, it's just scouting Marines. That's all good. Oh, switch the names around. Mech, PogChamp. Yeah. I agree wholeheartedly. It's also a battle mech composition, as we are seeing right here taking place already. ArT now scrambling backwards a little bit, making Archons, making the Immortals as well. But here comes DynaMite with quite a hefty force right now. 105 army supply versus only 76. But that being mostly in the battle mech. I'm not sure. Oh my dear lord, that is another drop going on in the natural over here. It's just like there's so many yellow dots everywhere. And pink dots that kind of look similar as well. ArT, where are you at, ArT? Where art thou, ArT? A little bit out of position. Siege Tanks now wailing away at this Protoss army. The Protoss army almost annihilated immediately. Now moving forward, this Nexus no longer meant to be alive, it would appear. As soon as the Cyclones log on, should be able to bust this down immediately. Oh my god, it lives! It lives! Siege Tanks are cleaned up, the Cyclones are cleaned up. Actually, the Hellbats also cleaned up. A big chunk of mech army going down here. Now DynaMite's still trying his best, moving Hellions into the natural base as he's retreating over here. Let's take a look at what these Hellions are doing. 2 Hellions over here, more Hellions in the 3rd base. And did they go over there as well? No, they did not. Alright, so just getting a lot. 18 probe kills. Absolutely bonkers. 31 workers killed already by DynaMite. DynaMite in a very nice spot now, very comfortable. And ArT just doesn't have the units to move forwards. Always underestimate the power of battle mech. Yeah, well, if it's microed correctly, it can be absolutely silly. Truly, truly magnificent thing to behold. But then again, like, oh, I thought ArT did have a really good army composition against it, but you know what? It just wasn't enough there. Well, at least it was enough to clean it up. But then, like, he was just out of position for a moment. This Nexus, 26 HP still up though, so that is a big boon. Full ArT right now. But still quite vulnerable to be picked off later on. 2 more Hellions. Look at this, how good he can just find these little nooks and corners. He sees a little bit of an opening, he moves for it, he goes for it. DynaMite immediately jumping on top of those gaps in the armor of ArT. Now jumping on top of the units as well with his battle mech. Should be able to retreat. Actually, ArT coming from behind here. A little bit of a sandwich. Oh my god, the body blocking with the Stalkers. Shutting down so much of the army, but let's take a look at what ArT or DynaMite still has left over here. So many siege tanks. There are so many immortals as well, though. The Vikings trying to look for the pickoff on that War Prism. I'm not sure how to call this, guys. This is looking absolutely insane. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. Anyway, here we go. The Stalkers blinking forward. Zealots charging in. Still a lot of immortals wailing away. I think ArT might have done it. There's still so much Protoss remaining, and the Vikings landing in a panic. More Liberators joining the fray. So many workers did go down, but now ArT striking back with a vengeance. Actually, he's retreating out of the Liberator range. Is he gonna continue, or is he just gonna try to take down this planetary fortress with the Immortals? He definitely should, right? He has so many Immortals. He should be able to do more damage here, it seems to me. Or at least, like, if he doesn't jump on this opportunity now, when is he gonna get this opportunity again? Alright, here he goes, taking down the planetary fortress. Very well done. DynaMite still scrambling his forces together, trying his best to make some sort of a force again. His command center slowly burning away as DynaMite's trying his best to assemble his force back together again. Alright, here we go. A good repair, saving his command center. But look at this army supply, guys. 69 versus 86. He had 6 immortals. They one-shot a planetary fortress. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I thought as well. You should jump on that immediately. But still not enough, though, apparently, just yet to break this army from DynaMite. DynaMite's still in a very strong sieged up position with so many tanks, so many Liberators. It's still quite a scary army to walk into. ArT just going for the contain so far. He has his 4th base. He's securing his 5th base behind us as well. Perhaps he doesn't necessarily need to jump for the kill right now. He doesn't necessarily have to go for the jugular. But, right, he doesn't want DynaMite to move out too much, of course. Can't allow him to set up his own 4th base again. Trying to move forwards. The siege tanks, though, wailing away. The Liberators as well, doing so much damage. It looks like DynaMite might have broken out of this containment for now. ArT no longer with such a significant army lead. Alright, gonna go for a drop, though, with the War Prism. That could still do quite a bit of damage. At the same time, we are seeing Liberators moving across the map. This yellow and pink is really hard to differentiate. Right, 2 Immortals being dropped. The War Prism did get taken down. 2 Immortals still killing off quite a lot of tanks, so not the worst. Oh my dear lord, that was too slow. Well, there goes, boom goes the DynaMite's command center here. Fortunately for him, not meant to stay alive, but at the same time, Liberator on the 3rd base. Another Liberator moving around onto the 4th base as well. ArT having to scramble away at this. Look at this already, having Fleet Beacon, making more Stargates, wrapping up for that extreme late game. That is going to help out so well against this heavy mech army. The Liberators, the Siege Tanks, they are going to have difficulty beating those flying Tempest units, of course. This is going to look quite crazy, and DynaMite knows it, that he needs to make a move with these units right now before he ends up fighting against the Tempest. Immediately moving forward is Liberator sieged up on the wrong location, though. ArT coming around from behind, jumping forward with a big blink. Is it enough? He still has so many Immortals here. Looks like he just immediately wipes the floor with this Terran army. Very well done. GG being called by DynaMite. Oh my dear lord. We're going into game number 3. It's happening. It is happening. Game number 3 between these two players. We might see ArT beat DynaMite here, guys. That was quite a series so far. I don't want to speak out of turn, but you know what? ArT really showing some good moves there. Alright. Now, if you haven't already, I don't know how long you guys have been here. It's been a while since I talked about this, but there is a Matcherino code, of course. There is a website over there. If you hop on to that website, grab the code, just copy it, log in with either your Twitch, your Battle.net, your YouTube, probably Facebook, Twitter is also an option. Google Plus also an option. Sorry, I got confused there, but DynaMite going offline and online again. Either way, yeah, hop on over to the Matcherino page, copy, paste the code into the contribute menu, and, well, give these players a little bit of extra pocket change to fight over. You know, makes them feel appreciated. And, yeah, it's always good to have a little bit of extra money in that prize pool, of course. Makes it even better. And it doesn't cost you anything, of course. That is the biggest thing. ArT. Below Noosphere. Rooting on for ArT. Can't say I blame you. Forgot the MMR there. Okay, there you go. That is part. Oh, that is funny. Okay. We're hopping into game number 3. Gonna get Enki in here as well if he wants to. Enki. Alright. Elected not to join the lobby. Alright. Please, Mr. Battlecruiser. Okay, there we go. There he is. You're gonna eat some ice cream. Alright, very well. Mr. 8 Battlecruisers TP'd into the main base. That sounds like a lot of Battlecruisers. Enki is here. Alright. Let us take a look. ArT says to go. DynaMite says go, go. One-upping our Protoss player here. Right. We gotta have our Spanish viewers entertained as well, of course. Now you know why I lost, Miguel. Why did you lose, Cuddle? Did you lose to ArT? I think you did, right? Did you? Did you? Vindicta lost as well. To ArT, didn't he? He did, right? Yeah, no, wait, he lost to DynaMite. Now I'm confused. Perhaps it was another time. Yeah. I'm confused. You are right, Cuddle. Thank you so much for helping me out. Alright, we have game number 3 between these two players in the bottom right side of the map. Having a beautiful match right there. Coming back. Tying up the series. Can he finish it off though? He is the pink Polish Protoss. He is ArT. Now his opponent, the ever so exciting to watch and fearful to play against. It is the Korean Terran player in the yellow corner right here in the top left of our map, Cyber Forest. His name is DynaMite. having joined Alpha X as one of the newest assets. And truly a magnificent beast in the world of Starcraft 2. Recently getting out of the military service, completing it, and now looking to reignite his passions for Star. Well, I guess he already did that, else he wouldn't be here. Looking to get back on top on the Starcraft 2 scene. DynaMite, I believe he was playing mostly in 2015, if I remember correctly. Probably am. I'm the most memorable guy. I don't know what. How should I call this? Pretty memorable as well, I'd say. But either way. You mean loser? Yeah. Wait, what? You're making nukes against the winner. Oh, right. In the finals. Oh, fast. You're jumping the gun here, buddy. Jumping one step ahead. You're just expecting. Don't put this pressure on Vindicta. He still has to play either ArT or DynaMite. And like, either of these players are pretty amazing. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's also a best of one, right? So that even adds to the entire thing. ArT just beat DynaMite as well. Who's to say that's not gonna happen to Vindicta? Alright, what are we seeing? Stargate. Only if it's ArT. Ah. Cynical Death. Hello, buddy. What's up? How are you doing? Stargate on the way. DynaMite. Let us take a glance. Of course, still completely in the dark about what is going on in ArT space. Making a Widow Mine though. Widow Mines should be good against most of these things, of course. Pretty good against the Blink Stalker. Pretty good against the Oracle. Also pretty good for aggression of your own if nothing is coming your way. Gotta say, I love myself some Widow Mines. Just reading chat as well. You gotta figure out nukes in TVT, yeah? That would be pretty cool. It only works versus mech, lol. Oh, that makes sense. How come? How come it only works? Probably because bio just runs too quickly. It has to work versus... Just make it work. Is bio just too quick to run around? Catches your ghosts? Reaper being chased around again. What Kozan is saying, yes. Alright. 2 cutthroat. Ah, okay. Makes sense, makes sense. I guess you don't really ever go battle mech in TVT, do you? I would. Like, you run into a siege tank line and, like, there goes half your army, basically. I guess the same could be said for Marines, but they're a little bit less of an investment. Either way, we have 2 oracles right here. I guess we should commentate about that. That's quite important. Oh, a little bit of miss micro actually from ArT. Not getting as much damage as he... Oh, sorry about that. Not getting as much damage as he can. I think at the same time there is stuff happening in ArT space, but this seems like the more important thing so far. Oh, Widow Mine getting a good hit though. 7 workers already going down. ArT getting himself in quite a good spot here. Right, there is a medevac trying to get in here, but it looks like, look at this, guys, there's Stalkers already in position, completely aware. And yeah, DynaMite just completely denied of any counter-aggression of his own, losing 7 workers there. Honestly, I thought he would lose way more, to be fair, though. Below Nosphere, thank you very much, man. I appreciate those nice words. You know, casters need some loving too sometimes. No, you do? It's OP? Is it OP? Huh. Well, I'm not sure if I've ever seen it, though. You need to show me one time, Cuddle, alright? TVT, bio, or a battle mech. Reaper gonna get taken down here. The Adept should be taken down as well, though. Reasonable things. Oh. Phoenix. Might be in trouble. Should be okay. So many things flying across the map here. Watch Supernova or Special. Why can't I watch you, Cuddle? What's up with that? What's up with that? But it isn't bad still. Alright, alright. It isn't good versus pure bio. Alright, that makes sense. Oracles looking for more things to poke at. Only finding the army, putting a nice tag on that. Gonna be aware of DynaMite's moving out in this situation. DynaMite. Alright, here it is. I don't know. I had a bit of a brain fart. It's making his third base. But still wants to move out with this force. Try to find some damage here. He has a nice army lead. Actually, just as I said, a big warping comes in. Equalizes it all. And as I say that, again, DynaMite jumping forwards in the army supply. This is the caster curse taken to an extreme. Back and forth. You suck a bit. Oh, man. Oh, burrow! DynaMite! This is so... I guess he just... That must have been a misclick. Like, normally he immediately burrows that, so... Just assuming that it went alright, and then... Unfortunately not getting it. Oh, that was interesting. Using his Phoenix there. Bioforce coming in. It is tagged still, so ArT should be fully aware. There's a lot of sentries here denying... Oh boy, that is quite dangerous. Losing a little bit of his Bioforce. No good Widow Mine connections. Alright, that one was pretty good actually. The Oracles coming in again, getting another tag here. Oh my dear lord, he's not tagging them, he's just flying over them. Alright, well, they die. That is unfortunate. Another Adept biting the dust. Alright, things still kind of equal over in this side. I think DynaMite is in a pretty good situation. I think he's alright situation right now. There's no splash damage yet for ArT. There's not a lot of whatchamacallem, force fields anymore. All the force fields are being taken down as well. They're being targeted, it would appear so. Immortal joins the fray though. That is gonna help out against this heavy clump of marauders, of course. And look at this, just healing up after poking in, taking a couple of hits, and then trying to get out again, healing up again, going for more damage on that Protoss army. Oh, that is quite the maneuver indeed. Going forwards, ArT now out of position, taking down all the Widow Mine stuff for free. Can DynaMite find some damage in the main base as he stims forward? Where is he gonna go for? What does he target down? He's going for the probes so far. The big army of Protoss is moving in as well. Doesn't look like DynaMite is gonna be finding a lot of damage, but at the same time perhaps he might find an opportunity to move off. Oh, that is quite interesting actually too. Oh, that is very close. Things are getting rather dicey now. Liberator's just wailing away those probe line though. That is very good. 11 probes going down. And again, maybe perhaps he could move forward with those medevacs into the main base as well. I'm not sure exactly. Alright, there we go. He does do so indeed. Dropping in the middle of these two bases. That is kind of interesting to me. Not exactly where I'd expect these units, but you know what? Killing off a Stalker or two, perhaps. Killing off one more. There we go. Alright, and now getting out of there. I'm not sure if that trade was completely worth it. More damage being done over here as well, it would appear so. Perhaps it was a observer. Perhaps it was something else. I'm not completely convinced. ArT going for these disruptors though. Disruptors. I'm kind of curious how good DynaMite is at dodging these disruptor shots. So far we've been seeing quite a very stellar micro, honestly, from DynaMite, and I'm expecting to just keep seeing that, honestly. But you know what, I don't mind just to keep watching that. That is what I want to see. Running forward here with his bio army. The Widow Mine's not burrowed yet. Big connection there onto the Widow Mines, denying another Widow Mine from doing anything there. Still two disruptors gonna be able to shoot their shots. Very nice dodge once more from DynaMite. DynaMite moving forward, targeting down the disruptors though. Now on top of the Protoss army. Nice force fields, denying the half of the Terran army to do anything though in this situation now. It's Scouting ahead with his adapts. Might feel very confident. I'm not sure if he's going to let these adapts finish. He might. It looks like it. He's jumping on top of this Terran army. Alright, here he goes. One more Disruptor also available, actually. Ooh, that was an... Alright, Widowmine. Not the greatest, actually. Oh, an adapt in the main. Oh, the natural as well at the same time. Losing SCV's ArT. ArT is looking very good, actually, I have to say. Looking more and more convincing. Why no blink? Why? I don't know. Well, he has it. He has it available. Just didn't get to use it there, unfortunately. He was microing other parts. It looks like he was doing some other stuff across the map with that adapt, doing some damage. I'd say that would be more advantageous for him in that situation. Of course, one Liberator gonna try find some damage onto this third base for ArT. ArT now starting to saturate his fourth base as well. DynaMite still completely, I wanted to say unsaturated, but not even completed this one yet. Alright, that Zealot is gonna go down. Luckily there, something went down here as well. We'll never know what it was exactly, and I cannot read the chat right now. Okay, there we go. I don't know who I'd rather even play right now. Yeah, me neither. Like, if you see ArT play like this is absolutely bonkers. Playing out of his mind right here. Going forwards, moving into the Terran army. Alright. DynaMite falling backwards. More SCVs going down. Oh my dear lord. So many things happening. It is, as I keep saying, quite difficult to differentiate between the yellow and the pink on the minimap. Especially if it's just one unit moving across. I guess I'm just not paying attention to the minimap. Oh, either way. In position with his Liberators. Again, ArT trying to find the art of the engagement here. Moving forward. Killing off the rocks. Opening up another way for him to move. Oh, that is a nice blink forwards underneath that. Matter of fact, picking off a little bit of units here. More adapts actually everywhere. Taking down SCVs. Now, oh, that was a nice dodge again. Gonna be able to cancel or kill this command center right here. Good pick off on that Disruptor though. Well, I don't think that is enough for DynaMite to get back into this. ArT, slowly but surely, is he walking away with this game? I do believe so. This is looking rather dicey for DynaMite. In a lot of trouble here. Oh my dear lord, that is absolutely gutting for DynaMite here. Losing those two Widowmines with the medevac as well. Alright, good dodge on that Disruptor shot. But then again, ArT just not engaging in any unfavorable fights at all. He knows he's ahead. He knows he's in a good position. He is one base ahead against the Terran player. He is ahead in worker count as well with 20 workers. The upgrade count is kind of similar. Sooner or later he will get ahead with that as well, it seems. Heading Storm, heading everything he might need. Stargates as well being created. Does he have the... no fleet beacon yet. Alright. Moving around again. Now there are ghosts that have joined the fray. Ghost might be able to help out in this situation somehow, some way. Big EMPs actually do manage to land there. See if he can get some sort of damage done as he did land those EMPs. Oh, Liberators maybe a little bit out of position here. Very aggressively sieging forwards. Doing a bit of damage, but still there is so much ArT remaining. The Disruptors going for big Disruptor hits, and this might be it. This might be the moment. ArT going forward. We are seeing ArT take this amazing best of 3 series. That was bonkers, guys. ArT taking the best of 3, 2-1. DynaMite getting knocked down into the loser bracket.